Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it is for Tuesday, 27th day of July, and the 7th day of Av. So that means we're getting very close to the 9th of Av, which will, of course, be this Wednesday night and Thursday. And now we need to do the halacha about saying hello and good morning to people on Tisha B'Av. I try to cheerfully start this halacha each day by saying hi, and thanks for logging on. And I will try not to do that on Tisha B'Av, even though I'll record it probably the day before Tisha B'Av, but we should not be greeting each other in that way. And now I want to get to a few more specific situations here. So let's start with the Shulchan Aruch. Sorry about this small delay. I'll bring it up right here. There it is. Okay. This is in Siman Tuf Kuf Nun Daled 554, and the Shulchan Aruch paskins clearly, Ein Sheila Shalom L'Chaveiro B'Tisha B'Av. We don't ask each other, how you doing, hello, good morning, or all those kinds of things on Tisha B'Av. V'hedyotos, this is a side point, might as well teach it while we're here. V'hedyotos sheinam yodim v'nostim shalom Meshivim lahem b'safa rafa u'v'chovid rosh. And that means if somebody who doesn't know this halacha gives you a hello on Tisha B'Av morning, we don't give them a harsh response like, you're not allowed to say hello on Tisha B'Av morning. That's not an effective, good musar to your person who didn't know that. Just Meshivim lahem b'safa rafa u'v'chovid rosh. They gave you a hi, good morning, and you answer them with a that kind of thing. So they won't be embarrassed, but they may softly get the point that they weren't supposed to give you the big hello. Okay, but a lot of you knew that, and I like to do stuff for everybody here. So now to those of you who know those kind of things, I want to touch on something a little more specific. What if there's a bris that's held on Tisha B'Av Day, and the classic thing that people say to each other after a bris is Mazal Tov, and are you allowed to be saying Mazal Tovs to people on Tisha B'Av Day? So not everybody knows about that, and so I saw a beautiful email that I got from the OU, and I'll show that to you now. Also, it would involve the question of saying Refuah Shlaima to someone who's not feeling well. Can you do that? So here we go. Here's the question, as you could see. And Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach ruled that when there's a simcha, you could say Mazel Tov. And the reason is because it's a blessing, it's not a greeting. Okay? When I say Mazel Tov to someone, I'm not greeting him, I'm giving him a bracha that he should have Mazal Tov, good Mazel in the future. So giving brachas is allowed. But then they continue and say, if at all possible, it's better to delay that till after Tisha B'Av and say it to him the next day. Now, so the question continues even into more detail, and that is, we hold of Zrizim Makdim in Mitzvahs, which means we try to be early with do a mitzvah as soon as possible. So if possible, and if Kinos ends a little bit early, we will do the bris even before Chatzos, even before the middle of the day Tisha B'Av, which is the more severe time when we don't even put on our tefillin. So Rav Shlomo Zalman was of the opinion that you could say Mazel Tov at the bris even if it's before Chatzos. Rav Moshe Feinstein ruled that you should delay that until after Chatzos. Okay, so you could see already a sensitivity there, even between two of our great poskim, as to whether you should say the Mazel Tov before or after Chatzos. And lastly, on the question of Refuah Shlaima, it seems clear that you can say Refuah Shlaima to a person because that is a blessing. I'm blessing you that you should have a Refuah Shlaima. I'm allowed to bless someone on Tisha B'Av. I'm just not allowed to give them a greeting. So if you want to see Refuah Shlaima to a person on Tisha B'Av, it looks like clearly that is allowed. So if you know that there's a bris coming, and you know that on Tisha B'Av, and you know the bris might be before Chatzos, and there's a machlokas, an argument between Rav Shlomo Zalman and Rav Moshe about this, you might want to speak to your rabbi about what are we going to do about Mazel Tovs if the bris happens before Chatzos. Should we say them or not say them? It's an argument, so prepare for that in advance so you'll know what to do clearly if you're looking forward to a bris on this Tisha B'Av. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.